Good morning, Ben. How are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. Vanessa, how important is it for towns to be dementia friendly?
Oh, extremely important. It makes the difference in the life of somebody living with dementia if they have the support, understanding, and the compassion from the community. It means everything to somebody, and not just the person living with dementia, but also the families.
There still seems to be a lot of, I guess, shame or embarrassment and late diagnoses because people are not wanting to admit that something's changing. How can we go about sort of alleviating some of that stress?
I think the most important part is awareness and make people understand more about the disease, so it's not such a stigma.
Mm.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. We need to embrace it because it's set to double within the next 25 years. So it's really important now for everybody to understand the disease and make it better for everybody living in the community so that they're not isolated and feeling left out.
And it's not a rare disease. It's almost 500,000 people have it. 433,000 Australians
Yes,
live with it.
yes.
250 people are diagnosed every day, and as you said, they're set to almost double.
Mm.
You had an event in Oyen recently. Is Oyen a dementia-friendly town?
It is a dementia-friendly town. I could not be more proud of our town at the moment with everybody that contributed to the day. Or it went for the whole week from the 15th to the 22nd, but we had a day last Thursday, and the community that got behind that, all the shopkeepers that made trees from the pallets that the P12 children made, it was overwhelming, the support that we had on that day, and it just shows that everybody is willing to make a change in our town.
What are some of the other small ways that people in towns like Oyen can help others?
I guess just watching out for people that they know. Like in a small community, everybody knows everybody.
Mm.
And if you see somebody wandering, give them direction or ask them if they're okay. Let family members know that they may be struggling a little bit up the street. Perhaps, mum's up the street. She doesn't really know what she's looking for at the moment. Is she okay? Can I help? Signage is a big one, so that they can find their way.
Yeah,
Yeah, lots of little things that make a big difference.
and I guess also maybe understanding that when you confronted with someone with dementia who you don't know, there sometimes can be a little bit of resistance from that person, and sometimes a little bit of anger. So I guess it's important to be patient and respectful in those situations.
Very patient and very kind. Important to remember that they're still a person. They're still somebody. They're somebody's mum, somebody's sister. Um, Most of them have led extraordinary lives. And if you get to know the person, it's much easier to understand how to respond to them. And I think living in this small community, and everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows a history. They know that they're a farmer, or they know that they used to own the local grocer shop. So that for us makes it a lot easier to care for them.
And even pausing to think that, like I often think if, when I'm not able to be there for my parents, that someone, if they saw them out and about, something, if it's happening to them, that a stranger would be able to offer assistance. We all wish that for our parents. So it's a great opportunity. If you see someone who needs that, be that for someone else.
Yes, very important. And even for the local policeman, if he saw somebody wandering or looking in windows or not realising it's not their home, they're not going to treat them like a suspicious person. They
Yeah.
will guide them home because they know them. They know their family, they know their friends, and they're able to guide them home gently
Uh,
without that stigma of what are they up to.
Would you
Yeah,
encourage more towns to get involved with this sort of idea?
absolutely. I think it's a game changer for our town, and especially involving the P12 children to make the trees. for our Dementia Friendly Forest on the Roxy Wall. The children learnt during that time more about dementia. They were interested as to why they were making the trees and what it was for, and a little bit more about the disease. So starting that intergenerational gap is really important.
Vanessa, is there anywhere people can go to find out more information on Mallee-Track Health and Community Services?
Mallee-Track. I work at Mallee-Track, and we reach out to anybody that's having issues or problems with dementia. There's Dementia Australia they can reach out to. Just reach out to somebody, because it doesn't have to be a struggle.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll leave it there.
Thank you, Ben. Okay.
That's Vanessa Morrish there.